Alright, this is going to be a super simple video. My name's Jack Soul, and we're going to be testing out the Flamma drum loop. And we're going to be sending the drum loop tracks through my pedal board and seeing what kind of sounds we can get out of it. Let's do it. So here's the Flamma, as you can see. And of course, okay, so here's it, unaffected Flamma. So what we're gonna do is maybe start with the KERNOM. So here we go. Okay, so I like, yeah, okay. So this is a heavier overdrive, almost fuzz. Okay, wow. Very interesting. Okay, we're obviously getting a better tone just going through the, without the KERNOM. So let's head to the H9. Vibrato is just not doing much. Chorus, I've heard of people adding chorus to drum tracks, and I'm hearing a little bit of something, which is neat. Okay, very interesting. Sounds like it's in the other room. So this is for bass. This is a bass kind of sound. And here's a synth sound. I really don't think it's going to be able to handle this. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, so I'm going to keep this 4 on the floor beat going for a bit, and then maybe we'll switch it up. Okay, let's see what the ENZO is going to do. Okay. It's a very interesting experience as well. So far, what I'm experiencing is the effects aren't quite doing as much as I thought they would, but as we are getting into this next section is where I was really excited to try this experiment. So let's hit the THERMAE next. Okay, so this is an analog delay, and it's just giving it a really interesting sound to it. Okay, so this is mix full, so we're only hearing THERMAE. Very interesting. Okay, it's kind of cool. Again, delay, as to be expected, is adding a rhythmic element. So let's head down to the hologram, Microcosm. So this is starting out with a pad, but I'm really excited to get into some of these algorithms. Okay, so it's just adding a fairly unmusical drone behind it, which is to be expected. Okay, so let's hold off on the drums for a second and go into the arpeggio, maybe. Okay, so mix on full here. And again, for reference, here's the beat that we're hearing. That's interesting. I like the activity around half and repeats around half. Let's roll off the low pass. Throw on a bit of reverb. That's pretty neat. Eight times speed. 4 times speed. All right, let's move on to interrupt. Algorithm A. Here we go. Okay, so there's some dry signal coming through, so let's get rid of that. Okay, some of these are kind of sounding like drum fills actually, which is really neat. Because again, this is what we're hearing. That's awesome. Very surprising. Okay, let's try algorithm B, because that went really well actually. Let's go 4 times speed. Algorithm C. That's really cool. Clearly some crazy bit crushing on that one. Okay, let's just try blocks. That's really interesting too, yeah. Yeah, again, it's just playing around in the background there, losing a little bit of shape to the beat. All right, let's change up the beat here. So this is the disco section. Alright, I like this a lot. Let's slow it down a bit. Alright, right on. So let's move into Mosaic. Let's head to Strum. For reference, here's what it sounds like. That's really cool. That activity knob is really awesome on this algorithm. I really like that too. Okay. I was really most looking forward to the Microcosm, and it didn't disappoint. That sounded really cool. So, but without further ado, let's move on to Generation Loss. Get those lo-fi beats going, see how much it really affects it. I have it set to none of the dry signal coming through. I think that will be most effective for this purpose. So here we go. So got that failure knob turned up. So got a hi-fi drum beat, and then using the aux, I can take that filter off. Okay, put it really on the lo-fi and see what it does. That failure knob sounds really cool on this. Put that saturation to it. I think the highlight for me is actually the failure knob. And unlike the stuff that was going on with the microcosm, the failure knob is it's random each time, so that's cool. And if we go back down to the LVX, I love the sub octave swell. I'm not sure what that's gonna sound like, so here we go. Okay, cool. You could almost put that behind a song for a couple of different purposes. So if you've seen any videos on the LVX, it has some microcosm like algorithms, and this is one of them called glitch grain, and I think that sounds really cool. Absolutely wild. This is cassette pong. I really like this one as well, but obviously with it being a delay, it's going to be super rhythmic. Okay, so that was bit flanger. Sorry, bit filter. Okay, this one's called Cinema. I was looking forward to trying this one too. Okay, I like what that has going on too. Crazy. Looking forward to seeing what actual drummers think of this experiment, because I had no idea what to expect, but I do know that drummers use reverb specifically, which is why I'm excited. I use the SPECULAR TEMPUS for reverb, and let's see what room sounds like. Okay, so this is definitely the first effect where I'm like, I could see the very practical use. I really like the sound of that. I think it elevates the sound of this pedal. So with reverb, without. width. That sounds really good. I think I'm really proud of the Specular Tempus, actually. It's handling this experiment really well. Try a more extravagant reverb. Really neat. And of course, we get to the blooper. I was having so much fun. I tried this pedal with the blooper because, as you know, you can record stuff on the blooper, and then you can plug your computer into it and take the recordings from the blooper and download them right onto your computer. So I was trying to see, and I made a drum loop for the blooper. It's pretty tricky, actually, to line up the drum loops. But that way I can lay down an entire loop on the blooper and I can play it back on my computer, which is really cool. So ultimately, this was pretty fun, wacky, wild experiment. This video wasn't super long. If you want to see another one of these or something else to do with the drum loop, the Flamma, I did want to add that I picked one up because I wanted to put a little drum machine through my pedal board, which it was super fun. But the Flamma is a really, really good looper. It's got 20 minutes of loop time, and it's got start and stop, it's got undo, it's got redo. So I was surprised how well the Flamma did to my expectations drum-wise, but also looper-wise. The looper and drum part has a click in, which is pretty interesting, so that you can just come right in with the drum loop, and I was really impressed with it. The pros and cons are that it could fit right on the blooper spot. The blooper has some really neat things about it. One of the things being what we talked about earlier, that you can plug it right into your computer. And I'm going to be showing some more fun things to do with the blooper in the next video. And but I think we'll be seeing the Flamma again at some point. I was really impressed with it again. But thanks for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one.